All right, let's jump right into this explainer. Tell me, do you need a little help feeding your growing family? Those first few years of a child's life are absolutely critical. But let's be real, the cost of healthy food, infant formula, and just keeping up with basic nutrition, it can feel completely overwhelming.
Well, if you're nodding your head yes, you are in the right place. This explainer is basically your ultimate, step-by-step roadmap to navigating the Maine WIC application process, and we're going to do it with absolute confidence. WIC, which is short for the Special Supplemental Nutrition Program for Women, Infants, and Children, is quite literally designed to boost health outcomes for families who might be at nutritional risk. We're going to break down exactly what you need to do, from grabbing the right paperwork to walking out of your very first clinic visit feeling totally empowered.
So here's our quick roadmap for today. 1. Understanding Maine WIC benefits. 2. Who qualifies for WIC. 3. Gathering your required documents. 4. The step-by-step application. 5. What happens after applying. And finally, 6. Additional resources and disclaimer.
Starting off with Section 1, Understanding Maine WIC benefits. Think of WIC as this incredibly safe, completely non-judgmental space where you get real, tangible support. We're talking weekly stipends for groceries, yes, but also lactation counseling and breast pumps. You get access to free, healthy staples like milk, cheese, eggs, cereal, and baby formula. But honestly, it goes way beyond just the grocery store. You also get customized nutrition education and direct referrals to other community healthcare resources. It's really a holistic support system.
Moving right along to Section 2, Who qualifies for WIC?
Now, you might actually be surprised to learn that a lot of working families qualify for this. The baseline, you have to live in Maine, and yes, that absolutely includes migrant workers. The program directly supports women and birthing parents who are pregnant, breastfeeding, or up to 6 months postpartum, along with infants and children up to age 5. But here's a super important detail a lot of people miss. Fathers, grandparents, foster or adoptive parents, and legal guardians, you can absolutely apply on behalf of the eligible kids in your care.
Okay, let's talk numbers. Currently, your household income needs to be at or below 185% of the U.S. poverty guidelines. To put that into perspective, for a family of 4, that's $49,025 a year. It's a great benchmark to remember because it really shows how the program is built to catch working families. Families who just need that extra layer of support to make sure the kids get nutritious food.
But wait, there's a fantastic shortcut. If you or your kids already receive MaineCare, SNAP, or TANF, guess what? You get to skip the income math entirely. You automatically meet the WIC income requirement. It's basically a fast pass that cuts down the paperwork for families who are already plugged into other state assistance programs. A real game changer.
All right, Section 3, Gathering your required documents.
So, I'd highly recommend snapping a quick screenshot of this checklist. Because honestly, there is nothing worse than waiting in an office only to realize you left one crucial piece of paper on your kitchen counter. Bringing the right proof of identity, residency, and income is literally the most critical step to making your appointment a breeze. For ID, you need documents for yourself and every single person applying. Driver's license, birth certificate, even a hospital crib card works. For residency, grab a utility bill or an official letter with your home address. And for income, you'll need proof from the past 30 days for everyone in the house. Think recent pay stubs or your SNAP enrollment letter.
Let's talk about avoiding some common headaches. Do physically bring every single woman, infant, and child who is applying to that very first clinic visit. They really do need to be there in person. And don't, I repeat, do not forget to bring that proof of household income for the past 30 days for everyone in the house. It's one of the most frequent slip-ups, so just do a quick double check before you grab your keys and head out the door.
Next up, Section 4, the step-by-step application.
Actually, getting your WIC benefits is beautifully straightforward. Step 1, you just call the toll-free number. That's 1-800-437-9300, or reach out to your local Maine WIC office. They're scattered all over the state, from Auburn up to Machias. The staff will help you lock in a time that works for you. Then, you just show up for your 1-hour clinic visit with your kids and those documents we just talked about. In that hour, you'll sit down with some amazingly trained folks, like registered dietitians and certified lactation counselors, whose entire goal is just making sure you have exactly what you need.
Now, if you're still feeling a little unsure, or if you're the kind of person who likes to do a test run before making a phone call, there's a quick online USDA WIC pre-screening tool you can use. It's a fantastic, low-stress way to check your eligibility from your couch before you officially kick off the application.
Moving on to Section 5, What happens after applying?
Okay, so once you're approved, how does it actually work? Well, your food benefits are loaded right onto an eWIC card. It operates exactly like a regular debit card. You just swipe it at participating grocery stores to buy your approved healthy staples: cereal, eggs, milk, cheese, baby food, all that good stuff. It makes checking out totally seamless and discreet. The system just automatically deducts the approved items right from your monthly balance. So easy.
And this next part is honestly one of WIC's absolute best features. Through the BNFT app, you can actually spend your fruit and vegetable benefits directly at local Maine farms and farmers markets. It's part of the Farmers Market Nutrition Program. Plus, and this is so cool, every summer, participants get extra, dedicated funds just for buying locally grown produce. It is such a win-win. You bring farm-fresh food to your family's table, and you're supporting Maine's local agricultural community at the same time.
Finally, Section 6, Additional Resources and Disclaimer.
If you've got lingering questions or hey, if you're ready to get the ball rolling right this second, you can contact the Maine WIC team directly. Call that toll-free number, shoot them an email, or head over to the Maine CDC website to use their contact form. The staff there are incredibly dedicated to helping you out, so please, do not hesitate to reach out if you need help with any part of this process.
Just a quick professional heads up before we wrap. WIC income guidelines, like those specific poverty limits we looked at earlier, they do change from year to year. Policies update. So you should always check in with the official Maine state resources or give your local WIC office a ring to get the absolute most current, accurate info for your specific situation.
All right, that brings us to the end of this explainer. You now hold the complete map to navigating the Maine WIC application process. So the only question left to ask yourself is, are you ready to invest just 1 hour of your time to secure a healthier, thriving future for your growing family?